social media is the best way to connect with people. And I actually never used to believe in this. Only recently I've been reflecting and realizing the power of social media, and that is through avenues like YouTube, TikTok, Instagram. Even though you use all these things, you don't really take it in how you could actually be speaking to or seeing someone across the whole other world on your screen. And I just want to reflect on that because back in the day, people used to write letters and they used to have their own seals and they used to have their own stamps. And only recently, because of the Industrial Revolution, has that kind of gone away with the birth of the email and things like that. I think the world has definitely become more bureaucratic, which is a different topic, which I do want to go into. And it's also become a lot more focused on the school system and this idea of education. But in doing so, I think there's been many flaws with it because with the birth of mega cities and this centralized idea of information, people kind of learn the same things and it kind of limits your mind. If anyone's read 1984, I learned this idea of first of all double speak, which is what President Trump is literally doing. Double speak basically means when you say one thing and then you say the opposite in the same sentence, you're contradicting yourself. And it's a bit dumb, but that's the whole idea. It's meant to confuse you. But anyway, that's just an idea from '94, which I'm definitely seeing in society as of today. I encourage everyone to go and read that book. But coming back to what I was trying to speak about, is that you can do anything on social media. You can speak about anything, you can speak to anyone, you can connect with anyone around the world, you can be an artist, you can be whatever you want to be. And that's what I'm trying to say to you is that think about what you would like to do and pursue it. Learn it through YouTube or watch a video, find your favorite creators, and don't just consume content, try to make it and try to add to the platform because we need more people who are actually trying to make a difference and speak positively because social media just breeds negativity and the best things that get the most clicks are the worst things. If anyone's been on Twitter, I've seen the worst things on Twitter, and as a Muslim, for some reason, the second I made Twitter, all I could see is Tommy Robinson's post about EDL, the English Defence League, and how they hate on Muslims and vote reform and get these immigrants out of our country. So I had to delete Twitter for that reason. But in contrast to that, social media is actually a very good place to learn and develop yourself because you come into clash with so many of these new ideas, which as a 22-year-old, it is good for me, but for a young person, I hope that they stay protected, and that's on the parents' job to keep our children protected from that. But as someone who's learning and trying to develop, and I can kind of rationally think and have my own critical thinking skills, it's definitely good for me as a place of engagement. Well, coming back to this central idea of doing anything on social media, I wanted to say that ironically, you can create anything that you've ever wanted to do, especially with the birth of AI, artificial intelligence. But ironically, people are drawn to relatability. And this is something that's always been done on YouTube, Instagram, through maybe pranks. But I don't think it's as prominent as today because these fake pranks have been exposed and people, all they want to see is to be able to connect with their favorite creators, and their favorite creators, what are they doing? They're just speaking. Which is why I want to take the opportunity to actually try to speak and get my ideas out there because I think I can grow and I think I can build an audience. So yeah, I just want to say that you can do anything that you want on social media, but funnily enough, I think the best thing to do is just speak and voice your opinion because what makes you different, the things that make you different is not your art, it's not just what you do, it's about who you are as well. So your creativity and whatever you think might not be special about you in terms of the place you live, the place that you grew up, these are all experiences that created you, that you are bound to. And these experiences give you a different perspective on life, which I'm going to be honest, you might think that everyone has just because you have TikTok, and because of the proximity, it doesn't show you anything from around the world. But the truth is, with social media, you can connect around the world, and I think a lot of people have forgotten that. But in saying that, I hope that this hits the right audience, and I hope that it's not just using the law of proximity. And I hope that this gives you some time to reflect and think. Yeah, thank you for listening.